It's the 1st of February and I'm out here making some lids. I got to thinking I haven't done a video on this, of how to make lids out of this Advantech, because I've switched over to using Advantech. For one, it's a lot heavier than the normal construction that you make lids out of, or even the store-bought ones. So you don't have to put as much weight on them to keep the wind from blowing them off. As you've seen in my other videos, I live up toward the top of a ridge and I get a lot of windstorms, so I have to put a lot of weight on my lids, and that's a workout. When I know a storm's coming, I'm running down there to put these, well, you can see them right there, some of these little border for making flower beds that I bought from a lady for a little bit of nothing. But this is I'm not going to take that loose because that's going to be part of my discussion here in a minute, but you can see this is from a construction job dumpster, and I've just acquired them. I kind of rough cut them because, as you can see, the guys that cut them don't do very well. So there's not a straight edge one on this whole piece. So what I've done is, this is a shim. It's a travel shim that I'll put on a colony. You can see there's the back ventilations there. I'll kind of tip the camera down so it vents. Put the lid on it and move the colony if I need to, which I don't move colonies very much anymore. And that's what I use it for. Well, it's square. This is actually a store-bought box that had gotten a rotted corner, so I just made shims out of it. Most of them are sugar shims, but you can see, and all I'll do is take a tape measure, do this one-handed. I'll come out here and measure 1 inch off all the way around. That gives me just enough to get my hive tool under it and pop the lid, which I don't have to do that anymore since I use Reflectix and 1 inch insulation. And the other good thing about it is, let's see, well, there's not a piece of wood laying around. I'll take, yeah, here it is. I'll use this. I'll nail, in the other ones I built, I nailed through the top of the lid, and that would create a weak point, and it would, over a couple of years, the water would get in and it'd start rotting the lid out. Well, with the Advantech, it's thick enough, so I oversize it so I can nail it to the side. I'll put a good coat of wood glue on it, and I'll actually putty that up to make it even. Then a friend of mine out in Oklahoma, I think it's Tulsa City Apiaries, Malcolm, was telling me about using oil-based paint on his, so I'm going to give oil-based paint a try. We'll walk over here and look at this other lid that's on this colony. This is one of my older lids. This lid's probably about 6-7 years old. It's starting to separate there, and this is just OSB, so it's not going to hold up very well at all. But one of the staples that was stapled through the top, I don't know how well you can see this. Yeah, you can see where the paint just popped right there. That is all soft. You can hear that. And that's what I'm trying to stop from happening, because I'm cheap. I'm the beekeeper on the cheap, so I'd much rather build it once. It lasts 10-15 years than build it every 3 or 4 years. That's the whole point of the video. I thought it'd be nice to show you that. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.